What's up, YouTube? So in this video, as you can see, I'm going to be taking a look at Joe Burrow and his game against the Cleveland Browns for week 2. Looking at his numbers real quick, he was 37 for 61, 316 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, let's just get started. This might be a long video. That was pretty damn accurate. I mean, it could have been reined in a little bit, but for how deep that was pretty damn accurate. And he got it right over the defender's head to where only A.J. Green was going to be able to catch that. So, yeah, I like the throw. Let's just go ahead and keep going, because it's 61 passes, man. Not a bad little pass. Not a whole lot to break down there on Joe Burrow's part. Like, good footwork, good base. Yeah, looks good. Nothing too crazy there. Hand off to Joe Mixon. Good job reading the field. As you can see, he was looking toward this direction first. This is a good way of not just staring down your receiver. It makes it harder for defenders to get interceptions. Good read, finds his man, and then delivers the ball accurately. Showing off his athleticism a little bit there. Let's look at it from this angle. We'll see it a little bit better. Joe Burrow's athleticism is something that kind of gets slept on a little bit. Yeah, this is the right read. He also could have hit his tight end down here, and if he had a perfect throw, he might be able to get his man here, but that's kind of risky. But overall, this is definitely the smartest read possible. But Joe Burrow is a smart quarterback, very well coached, just in general. Ball off. Cool. Not here to break down the running back. In coverage. Safety's dropping back. Watch that. Nice little back shoulder throw there. And that's the good thing about Joe Burrow too, is he can make every throw you really ask him to make. He's got the accuracy, he's got the touch, he's got everything you need in a quarterback. And the good thing about his athleticism too, like with Joe Burrow acting like he's going to run, like that's something that they actually have to kind of be concerned about a little bit, because if he does keep it and run, he can get some yards on you. And I would definitely sneak a couple of those in just to keep him honest. Nice. So he probably could have hit Joe Mixon here. That probably would have been a bigger play, but this was a this play was designed to be really quick. So, you know, basically what it looks like from this play design. It looks like the read is basically pretty much a dagger. If the safety follows this receiver, or if the safety follows him, then this is the read. If he doesn't, then this is the read. So. Looks like he kind of just threw that one away. Yeah. He just kind of threw that one in the back of the end zone. This is a great formation to defeat man coverage. These bunch formations is very ideal because it forces everybody to kind of come over to this side, and it's just really good for beating man because you can do a lot of misdirection things. Like you can get this dude coming out this way, but you can have, I think that's AJ Green, coming around this way on a drag route. Both of which are things that really tend to beat man coverage. And also because you're bringing everybody over here in man coverage, you can even send the running back this way and possibly throw it to him. Got your running back open. You didn't get a chance to see him. I ain't here to look at a field goal. Ooh, that was a good throw. That was very tight coverage. To be fair, though, if the defender would have got his head around, he might have been able to pick that off. But, yeah, nice tight window throw. Good base. Yeah. Just kind of throwing it up to your playmaker and letting him make a play. If you got someone like AJ Green on your team, that's exactly what you should do. Ugh. He really should have thrown that one away. He was outside the pocket there. That's something that's going to come with maturity. Just kind of throw that ball away, and he'll be looking in much better shape. So, yeah, let's go on to the second quarter here. Nice little dump off to the running back. And it definitely was the right read. He possibly could have gotten the tight end, but that wasn't really the read of this play. This play was designed to get to the running back, but the tight end was open. hell? Looks like Joe Burrow was trying to call timeout and he snapped it. Oh, man. Some miscommunication there. That's rough. At least Joe Burrow was able to go fall on it, but that really puts him in a bad spot. Yeah. You can't do anything but punt there. 4th and 28, man, that's rough. Yeah, man-to-man. Cleveland likes to do a lot of man-to-man, it seems. Okay. I think this read would have been a little bit better. You got the corner going this direction. I think if you threw this toward the sideline, you can make a pretty good completion here. But no problem with you going toward the to the running back there. Good play design. I mean, it was an accurate throw from Joe, but that was more so the play design. You had your tight end open. I didn't even see him throw that. Yeah. Good little read. Let me take a look at that. I mean, it was a pretty accurate ball, and he threw that toward the sideline. He put it in a spot where only his receiver could get it. Receiver really just needs to catch that ball. Let me see from the other angle. Yeah, but good play from the defender, though, too. Defensive players get paid for a reason, too. That was a very well thrown ball there. Like, just squeezed it past that linebacker there. I think it's a linebacker. Yeah. Good throw. It's either a linebacker or a big-ass safety. With number 44, you know. Nice. He really dropped that in nicely. That was really well timed. He got it perfectly ahead of the corner, but let me take that back a little bit. He had to drop this in perfectly where it was over the corner's head, but also it has to come down before the safety can get there to make the hit or possibly make a play on the ball, and he put it exactly where it needed to be. Good throw. Joe Mixon. All right, let's start here. The first two were Joe Mixon running the ball, so looks like they were backed up, so that's probably why. Yeah, that looked, he might have been throwing that away, but it didn't look like it. It looked like he just kind of overthrew it. But he's been very accurate so far, so. And to be fair, it looked like A.J. Green was kind of slowing down there. Yeah, he definitely did slow down. And I think that was kind of because the defender was kind of holding him a little bit, but I guess it didn't get called. Yeah, screen, whatever. It's hard to break down a screen for a quarterback. Now, if I was breaking down Giovanni Bernard, I would have paid more attention to that, but I'm not. So. Yeah, there we go. Let me see the score there again. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Cleveland's up 21-10 at this point. Good route. And good job putting that on the money. This here is what you call more so a timing route. And Joe Burrow really showed it here because his receiver is looking this way, but he's going to be going this way. And Joe Burrow needs to start this throwing motion the second he starts to turn around. That's exactly what he does. He hits it right on the money, and it makes sure that the defender can't get back around to make a play. That's why that timing is so important. Kind of the same thing. But the coverage wasn't as tight. Oof. Giovanni Bernard, looked like he dropped that. But pretty accurate. Just take off with it. Oh. And that's one thing that Joe Burrow is excellent at too, is buying time with his legs. And he probably could have taken off and gotten some yards, but he kept his eyes upfield. And look at where his hands are. He's keeping both hands on the football. That's one thing I really like from mobile quarterbacks. If you're going to scramble, I want both hands on the football while you're doing it. He only takes that left hand off when he's looking to throw. And he puts it right over the defender's hands and perfectly to the receiver. It's a great throw. I don't care if the receiver actually made the catch or not. So, because I'm not breaking down the receiver. Joe Burrow put it on exactly where he needed to put it. So. Kind of similar. Scrambling out, trying to make a play. Good play from the defender there. Looks like Denzel Ward. Hold on. Okay. He's running a little crossing route, right? And he's not even looking at Joe Burrow. The ball goes right across his face. Who's that? Is that John Ross? I think so. Bruh. Stick your hands out and catch that. That was a really good throw. Squeezing it in right on the sideline where the defender can't get it. That's a fantastic throw. Making very good reads, and he's putting them putting the ball accurately exactly where it needs to be. So, every time I see AJ Green take a hit like that, I gotta cringe a little bit. Good job throwing that away. You recognized it. He kind of held the ball a little long there. Not gonna lie to you, but yeah. Ooh. Threw that nice and high. Give AJ Green a chance. He just didn't come down with it. But it was well thrown. That's exactly what you should do with your big-bodied receivers. Nice. No spike, yeah. Cool. He needed to throw that a little bit farther. He underthrew that one. He was trying to give AJ Green a jump ball, but he just... I guess I didn't rule it an interception, but still. He needed to throw that a little bit further and a little higher. Okay. Let me switch to the third quarter now. I'll tell you what, Nick Chubb went off this game. I assume you're handing this off. I watched the game, but my memory's bad. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's right. You drew him into going off sides. That was very smart, too. Because even if you end up getting a delay of game or whatever, or even a false start yourself, you're just going to get backed up a couple inches. You're already on your own goal line anyway. Meanwhile, if they jump off sides, you're going ahead 5 yards and getting at least a little bit out of your own end zone. So, it's smart. Made a little bit more space. Second and 2. Oh, I don't like that decision. I don't like that decision because of the leverage there. Because of where the defender is in regards to AJ Green. Especially because that's Denzel Ward. Like, he really could have picked that off. I don't like that. Plus, you had Joe Mixon wide open over here as well. And you had an option here, potentially. Okay. Mm. Let's take a look from this angle. One, two, three. Yeah, that's on him. If they can give you a solid 3 seconds, the sack is partially on you. But, yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Nice throw. Pretty easy read. Some of these are like they're not really worth like really breaking down because I mean if it's just like a little short pass, yeah, that was pretty decent. Let me take that back a little bit. So that was also some pretty good timing as well. Joe Burrow started to make this throw when he actually wasn't technically open yet, but he could see that this defender was standing still and that he knew his guy was going this direction, so he knew that if he threw it right here, he'd be open by the time the ball got there. So good read. He probably could have got that to his tight end here. Right here. And definitely his running back. Actually, his running back would have been really good. Because everyone else is backing up or going the other direction. If he would have hit his running back. Yeah. But overall, his decision making has been good. But you really shouldn't have your rookie quarterback throw the ball 60 times. Good job realizing that you should just scramble for it, and good job picking up the first. Nothing crazy, but I'd work on that slide a little bit. You kind of threw your back into them. Yeah, I'd work on that. I don't want to see Joe Burrow get hurt. I'm not a Bengals fan at all, but I'm a fan of Joe Burrow, and I don't want to see young talent like him get hurt. Being on the Bengals is a threat enough to your health. Nice little dump off, I guess. Whatever. He probably should have thrown that a little bit closer to the sideline and kind of led the receiver a little bit more, but yeah, nice. Good play design. But Joe Burrow put the ball on the money, on the move, so. Ugh. Cincinnati, man. I hope they don't ruin this dude's career. I really... He's such a talent, but... It does kind of suck watching, like, really good players go to shitty teams like this. And even my own team, the Dolphins, like... Yeah. I hope Joe Burrow can turn them around. Nice. And that right there is a great example of Joe Burrow's playmaking ability just now. Actually, I want to watch it from this angle. He's going to break this sack, scramble out, on the move, throw that right where he needed to. I mean, the receiver was wide open, but still. The playmaking ability to get to where he could potentially make that throw is fantastic. Oh, that was a good catch. Obviously, that could have been a little more accurate, but that was a good catch. I got batted down. Good play from the defender. Ooh. Get up, dude. Yeah, you're kind of... I get it, game's on the line, but man, you're really laying AJ Green out to take a nasty hit. Like I said, every time I see AJ Green get hit, it kind of makes me cringe a little bit. Another great player that got ruined by a bad franchise. Nice. Not necessarily the best read in the world, but that was a good throw. Actually, no, it kind of was. It actually was a good read because the defender was looking the other direction and just knowing the route. Because he's going to move this way and then come back out, kind of like before. And because of that, if you throw this with timing and accuracy like he did, yeah, that's the results you get. But you got to be pinpoint with that. If you throw that just a little bit too far to the left, that's a pick, potentially. Yeah, just run with it. Good job getting out of bounds. Don't take the hit. That's why I also want to see him work on his slides as well. Nice little throw. Tight end was pretty open. Another example of playmaking ability right there. Let's show it from this angle. Steps up, avoids the rush. Is in a situation where he can try to throw that. I mean, it was inaccurate, but he had to throw over 2 defenders. And at least he got the ball out and he didn't take the sack. There was a flag on the play, but I don't care. It's not on Joe, so it's fine. He did have his running back open, but he didn't really have time to look to the left to find him. He could have hit his tight end, potentially. Yeah. He kind of just got swallowed up. Definitely, this was the move he should have gone for, but once again, having your rookie quarterback throw the ball 60 times, he's gonna miss some reads. Having anybody throw the ball 60 times, you're gonna miss reads. Decent. Yeah. He tried to scramble for it, but the pocket just collapsed there. Just nowhere to go. No one... Well... Yeah, no one really got separation, so he just tried to scramble for it and couldn't get it, so... It is what it is. Nice. Yeah, I don't mind seeing it from this angle. So what it seems like, just judging by this cadence there, it looks like this was a situation where Joe Burrow was given 2 separate plays. You know, because a lot of times teams will give an offense 2 separate plays. One will be the primary one that they are starting off with, but then the quarterback can, depending on the language of the team, can alert the offense that they're changing the play. This motion that he just did, tapping on the helmet like that, that's something similar to what Tom Brady usually does when he does that. That's just something I kind of noticed. But every quarterback is different. I'll get to know his cadences a little bit better the more I see him in the NFL. For example, for that exact same cadence, for that exact same thing, Drew Brees will say kill, 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 and kind of do a slashing movement with his hand near his neck. Tom Brady will tap his helmet. Peyton Manning usually said apple. It just different for every quarterback. So that looks to be what he was doing. Okay. Okay, last drive. That he threw that right on the money. Giovanni Bernard just dropped it. I mean, defender made a good play, sure, but it's rough. I know they scored this drive because it was they had 30. Just wasn't enough. Nice throw. Nice. He threw that where only the receiver could get it once again. Receiver had to kind of dive for it. He didn't end up making the catch ultimately, but it was a good decision and a good throw. Nice. Like I said, he's a very accurate quarterback. He'll have some misses here and there, just like everybody, but and he's definitely missed a couple reads here and there, but again, he threw it 60 times. You're going to miss some. Making up for it a little bit, Giovanni Bernard, I see you. Nice. It's kind of hard to break down those little passes like that. There's not really much to say. Threw it right where the defender couldn't get it. Decently tight window. Probably could have led him a little bit more this direction, but still a good throw. Back's starting to hurt from this chair. I gotta get a new chair. Nice little dump off. He was being tackled into the sideline as he threw that, so him being a little off there, not really too mad. At least he got the ball out and didn't take a sack. Nice. Threw that to the sideline. Looked like he had a D lineman on him. That's why he was so open. Nice little tight window. Cincinnati really likes these routes. I mean, to be fair, Cleveland's doing a lot of man coverage, so it makes sense why they do this. But Joe Burrow is also putting it right on the money with those timing, with timing. So could have brought that in a little bit, but not exactly easy throw. So. Nice. Yeah, you kind of had to throw that one away. Just kind of threw it in the back of the end zone. Yeah. Did he get held there? AJ Green, I mean. It's a good throw. Yeah, as you can see, the defender's got AJ Green's wrist there. Okay, I thought that was odd that he tried to go for the one-handed grab there, getting two hands on him. That probably would have been a touchdown. But defender kind of had his wrist. Looks like he was looking for the call too. I guess he didn't get it. It's a bang play though. I'm not surprised they missed it. That was gorgeous. Once again, shows off his playmaking ability too. Steps up, but he sees the leverage that his man is getting. This guy fell, so he just throw this in the back of the end zone and see it from this angle. That's gorgeous. Yeah, so that's all the plays that Joe Burrow made. So, once again, look at his stats real quick. It's a long ass video. So, yeah, I wanted to try to do a rookie highlight last week. I tried to do one for that Thursday night game, but it just didn't work out because the All-22s didn't come out. But they came out on time. They actually came out last night, but I ended up doing the crypt reaction. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.